Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Joe Remblance. This is a Cravings. It is Wednesday, which means we're going to take it right the way back to basics. There's so much on this show as well. We're going to be getting a little bit in love and showing you something that was very, very popular earlier today as well. We need to start, though, every single Creative Craving show, as we do, with our hero tool. This one is your Easy Magnetic. So these are your full-size storage sheets. Now on here you get 3 in a pack, so you're getting 6 of these. Definitely not £90, I can assure you of that. No, so you're going to get 6 of these in total, and these will go into your A4 ring binder, which is fantastic. So if you want to grab hold of these, absolutely you can. So these are £12.58 in the UK instead of $13.98. No, so $12.98 instead of $13.98 in the US, $17.98 instead of $19.98. So you can see that there. Make sure you grab those. Now, with the Hero Tool, it only lasts for 24 hours, so you'll want to get hold of it. Now, Sarah, we don't normally do Creative Cravings together, do we? I feel like this is going to be an exciting couple of hours, you and I.
Well, I do like a Creative Cravings. So those of you that maybe watch us all the time don't know everything about our different shows, Creative Cravings is every Wednesday at this time, and the idea is that we can go right back to basics. So a lot of the demonstrations that I'll be doing are a little bit more in depth. We're taking our time a little bit more. We do a bit of a crafty clinic. So if you've got questions specifically related to these things, you can ask, and Joe will feed them all back through to me, and I will absolutely support you with any of that as we're going along. So we've got some great kits. I've asked for it to be themed this week. So because I knew I was going to be doing it, I said, right, we've had a lot of people asking about flower forming recently, so we're going to do some flower forming tutorials here. And what I've done is I've put together some nice little starter kits with our Garden of Love. So one of my favourite Sara signature ranges ever that I've done. I loved it because it had the flower forming section in, plus it's got some beautiful paper, some lovely edgeable dies, some gorgeous stamps, a little bit of foiling in there so we can touch on everything. Before you go back to Joe though, this, your Hero Tool, if you don't already have our stamp and storage binders, you need to get them. Stamp and die storage binders. I knew I'd missed a word out there. These are how they go. So they're going to go into your 3-ring binders that we do. You can store your stamps on the back. You can store your dies on the front of them. They are brilliant for getting organised. So I'm sure a load of you might have loads of the binders. You just need extras of the inserts to go into them. So now's your chance to get stocked up on those. Right, Joe? I'll get me cards out. Ready to show you what
fantastic. There is so much to share with you about Garden of Love. It really is one of your all-time favourite Sara signature collections, and what we've got is 3 sort of distinct, very different collections, but also by the show, which I know you're going to love as well. Let's start with the edgeables. Now, edgeables are a great place to start, especially if you're new to paper crafting, because there is so much education available on Crafters TV for you. You've got 6 hours of edgeable masterclasses that you can go back and watch. In this collection, you're going to get this one here, which is your elegant peony. You're also getting in there as well the delicate lace border, which is fantastic, and you're going to get in there as well some beautiful card. Now, I feel like we just need a moment with this, because this matte mirror is just beautiful. It is like wonderful brushed stainless steel there in those perfect colour tones to match the rest of the Garden of Love collection. Now, you're saving 20% individually on that collection if you want to go for it, £20 or $26 if you want to get a hold of it. There is a big collection though, so do hold the lines. Right, the next one we've got for you is that flower forming collection. Now, if you want to learn to flower form, this would be a great starter kit for you, because in here you've got the 3D layered daisy. We're also going to include for you the 3D layered rose. You've then got the flower forming foam that you need as well included to get you started in the 9x12 size, and you've also got as well your stamens, and they're those gorgeous metallic stamens in this collection. Again, you're saving 20% if you go for that collection right there. That one is going to be super busy, I know. And we also have for you a stamping collection too. Now, the stamping collection is fantastic, especially for personalisation. You're going to get this beautiful linen feel textured cardstock in here again, and the perfect colour tones to match your Garden of Love collection. You're getting that, and then what you're also getting is you're getting the monogram frames as well. Now these monogram frames, perfect for personalisation, great for invites, wonderful for place settings. You can stamp out the frame itself, then you can do all the rest of the bits in there. They really are quite fantastic. Now, I know a lot of you will be saying, well, I want to go for all of it, Joe. Well, of course you can go for all of it, but if you go for all of it, it gets even better, because what we then do is we give you the foil stamp die embellished frame. This takes personalisation to the next level. You can see there you've got the floral elements, you've also got that really lovely big foil stamp die in there as well. Now £58.50 or $77.50 if you're in the US. Platinum members, you'll save over £10. In the US you'll save another $15 as well, which is fantastic. It's a 35% saving when you go for it in this configuration. Why, Sarah, do you think this has been one of the most popular signature collections ever?
It's lovely, Joe, because it's nice and soft. It's nice and soft, but it's got loads of disciplines included. So, for example, is this not just the most gorgeous collection of flower forming creations you have seen? Now, it's a different flower forming. I'll get the we'll get the details up in a second to show you the flower forming collection, because I know most of you are going for the full bundle. There we go. There's just the flower forming one. This is a different flower forming strip. It's this gorgeous rose. So whether you're going for one of the rustic-y looking ones here, or whether you're going for one of the 3D ones, I'm going to teach you how to do these roses, because that rose that comes in this set is just totally different to any of the other flower forming that we've done, okay? There's also in that flower forming one the daisy. Now this is actually a super simple card to make, because it's using that edgeable. We can do this technique as well, actually. I'll show you this one. It's using that edgeable over the side, so it's going to fold flat to go in there. It's going to stand up to have that edge over the side, and then very simple with just your daisies in here looking very, very three-dimensional. Now there's your edgeables coming up on the screen. There they are. Brilliant. Two very, very different edgeables. It's this one, and also here's the other one in this set. In fact, there's both of them used together. So this is wonderful for your borders, and then this is brilliant even into that glitter card over the top of your card, just like you've seen me doing loads of times where you go over the top of your card. So those are the edgeables as well. And by the way, the cardstock that we're using, so for example on here is that gorgeous matte mirror card that we've got in as well, so that's coming included. These are the papers which have sold out in this range. However, we've still got all the other elements. We've got this set on here, which is your set where you can do personalisation with names and dates. Oh look, here's another one with the edgeables and the flower forming on. So there's that edgeable coming in a completely different way. Oh, I feel like I want to show you this as well. Actually, and then if you're doing that foil, you want to do foiling. This has been foiled with some of the edgeables around the outside as well. So many different techniques. This is why I wanted to do this set. There is so much I can show you today, Joe. That's why I love the Creative Cravings, because they are brilliant as just a way to kind of sample and try quite a few different bits and pieces. So that is most of the show today. We are going to be craving these creative things. We're going to be looking at foiling. I've got the foil press out, I've got the iron out to do some flower forming. We had a request in for that just the other day, showing you how to do those twisted shaped easels with the edgeables. If there's anything else you want to see, let us know. I am here at your disposal. But we have some news for everyone, don't we, Joe? Some good news finally.
It is some great news. Now, not only is it news, it is breaking news. I'm going to level with you. After the first show, we launched these this morning, and they are, of course, these beautiful boxes that we launched for you this morning. We launched them, and I thought it was going to be busy, but it was like off the chart busy, because there's so many of you watching us at the moment, so many of you at home doing more crafting in these unprecedented times, that just the stock that we had, what we thought we had for launches that was going to last a month or two, just isn't lasting now. And in fact, it wasn't even lasting a day, because our minds were blown that it sold out in the launch show. So after the show, myself and Sarah went over, we sat with Simon, and we basically begged and pleaded to get some more stock. And what we've done is, basically one of our retail partners that should have been taking some of our stock, we've actually re-diverted that stock, and we're going to allow you guys...
Don't. We don't want to upset them, Joe. I hope these people aren't watching today.
I'm not naming names. I wanted to, but I decided I couldn't. But we've re-diverted that stock, so we've brought it to you. Now, we don't have as much of it as we would like. I know a lot of you got it, but if you were missing out, if it was the Infinity box, for instance, was the one that sold out, and that was the one that you guys couldn't get your hands on, the Infinity box is now back in stock, so you can get it. I'm going to go through all the options that you've got here. So the Infinity box, this is this one just here, as you can see. Now it makes these beautiful boxes. With the Infinity, what you also get are these gorgeous rose stamp and dies. Now the Infinity box itself should be $24.99. However, for both the decorating stamps and dies and the box die, you will get both of them for $24.99 or $29.99. When this all sells out again, because it will sell out again, not a question of if, but when it all sells out again, the Infinity box will be the first one that goes. It is the most popular. Again, if you did miss it, it is there right now. It's back in stock. Right. 2 other boxes in here for you as well. Let's look next at the picnic box. So the picnic box allows you to create, I feel like I need Leanne's box, Sarah. The picnic box allows you to create this right here. So you got that beautiful box. Now you're going to get the hardware, as I like to call it, which is the die that's going to allow you to create that shape. But then you've got everything that you need to embellish it. It's that home from home stamp and die collection with the fencing and the bunting and the tree in there as well. So you've got all of that one included in there. Now, I know we're not allowed favourites, but if I had one, it would be this one, because the milk box is just amazing. Imagine some little bags of sweeties in here, and this one is going to get you the unicorn stamp and die set in order to be able to decorate it. I know in the US you guys didn't get a chance to get your hands on the unicorn stamp and die set. That is available individually over on the website if you want to grab it, but you can see there exactly what you've got. It is just gorgeous. You can mix and match all these. Now, again, I know a lot of you will want to go for all of these together, and if you do, we've worked on a really special price for you. £90 or $108 is your price. What you also get though is we're going to give you 2 extra expansion packs for the Infinity boxes as well. So you're going to get this one here, which is your sweet cupcakes, which looks absolutely gorgeous, and you're going to get as well this one just here, which is your special days, your special day, that one's called as well. So you get absolutely all of it. Or you can go for the Infinity with the Rose and Love. You can go for the picnic box with the special day. Or you can go, of course, for that milk box as well. It is there. You can get it right now. I'm hearing it's already very, very busy though. You will need to, if you want to shop for these items, you need to go back into the show from this morning. So just go over to Crafters TV, go down into this morning's masterclass, and you'll find all the deals just there. Right, over to you, Sarah. I'm going to dive in these comments. I haven't even chatted to anyone on Facebook yet. There's like hundreds and hundreds of them there already. There are hundreds. We have a lot of people watching this afternoon or this morning if you're watching in the US. Thank you so much for joining us. It's lovely to have everyone's company. And remember, if there is something specific you want me to cover, or perhaps you have this range and you've got some ideas, we'd love to see your pictures as well. We've had some photos coming in already this afternoon. Email your pictures to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk and we might be featuring you on the screen. Right, now if there's a specific card that I've shown you that you want to see more about, let me know. I know somebody did ask the other day if I could do the 3D rose with the flower forming, so I'm going to be doing that in a little bit as well. But what I thought I'd start with is this card here, because anyone who's new to Edgeables, this is going to be a brilliant place for you to start, and it is nowhere near as complicated as it looks, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my guillotine in first. I'm going to leave the big bundle up on your screen here. Although if you want to just go for the Edgeable starter kit collection, we'll pop the details on for the Edgeable one as well, because you could go for either or, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my cardstock here to 6 inches wide, right? There you go. Details are on there just for the little one. So those of you just starting out, it's a brilliant place to start. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is A4 cardstock. I'll start with some plain A4 white cardstock. So the halfway point on your A4 is 1 little notch before the 6. So if you put your score line in at 1 little notch before the 6, that will fold your card perfectly in half for you. So you've essentially got a 6x6 card, all bar a few millimetres as it was. Now on the front here, what we're going to want to do, and it's up to you whether you go across the front, I like to go from the bottom left to the top right. So as your card opens, bottom left to top right,
we're going to put a little faint score line in. Now, I'm not going to go all the way down. Watch this. I'm going to score from the top and I'm going to score up from the bottom like this, okay? So you can see that I've put the score line in from the top and bottom, but left a little bit here. Then what we're going to do, Joe, is we're going to bring in that fabulous, I mean, this is gorgeous, this, it's one of my favourite, you know peony's my favourite flower, but it's this gorgeous peony border, which is an edgeable, so it stays connected, which means basically, if I get this nicely zoomed in, you can see the cutting edge starts here, and it runs all the way around to the top and stops here. I've just seen there that I've got a couple of tiny little bits that I obviously haven't popped out last time I've used this. I say I think it was our Debbie Robinson was on with these last week. She hasn't been popping out all her days. I'll have to be having words with her. Oh, she's
not back this week, so she can get the blame this week.
She can get the blame. Perfect. Right. Can you see where I've scored in from the left, scored in from the right? I'm lining this up perfectly with that. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of tape, but I'm going to, look, try and declag it a little bit, Joe. This is a great tip here. Take a little bit of
this. Is this the technical term? Declagging?
Yeah, declag it.
So I thought claggy was like what a sausage roll was, when it's a bit chewy and a bit in your mouth. That's what I would say claggy is.
I might have just made that word up, but you know, we're all right. Right, watch this. I'm going to use my, let's have a look, bring the plates in now. I'm going to pop it crossways here, so can you see it's going to fit perfectly on my Gemini Junior, and I've got my large Gemini, so I'm putting my Gemini Junior plate into my big Gemini. Got the clear, got my magnetic, got my top plate, and then we're going to go and send that through the machine, all right? And that will do. Now, it's up to you. You can either do it once through to die cut it. In fact, let's do that. Once through to die cut it and once through to emboss it.
Fabulous.
To be honest, your pressure on your Gemini generally embosses while it's die cutting anyway. But I'll give it another, look at this. I mean, beauty. Oh, it doesn't need it. It's a beautiful deep emboss. I really don't think it needs it. Watch when I lift this off. Oh, no, it looks amazing. Right, Joe, I'm going to do, if you want to chit-chat, which I'm sensing you're getting there to do that, what I'm going to do is pop these out and then I'm going to add a little bit of colour onto here.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to put something behind it and add some colour onto it.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Love it when you do that technique. We did have a great... oh, I've got a new box, look. My box is new. I am now a speech bubble. Some days I'm a shopping bag on a Thursday. I'm a speech bubble on a Wednesday. I mean, it's just fabulous. Was I a TV one day as well? I can't remember.
No expense spared, Joe. We've gone all out with the graphics now.
Absolutely. Loads of you saying hello. Christine saying she made a card like that last week. Christine's getting very excited about Friday, as I know you all are. Marie is in from Bermuda. Hi, Marie. Christine as well says she loves this whole collection. She has it all and it is one of her favourites. We really do hear that a lot, don't we, Sara?
Yes, but the thing is, I know a lot of the people that watch our shows are the super fans. So what we're trying to do is make sure that we're cycling through most of the products that we have in our collection to give you some wonderful ideas on everything that we have. So hence, if there's something that you want to see us using, just let us know. We'll try our best to accommodate.
Absolutely, as always. Julie says, will the Garden of Love paper pad be available again? I believe it will be available again. I don't think it's available at the moment. What I would say is, as always, pop yourself over to the website, search for it, and there's a box basically underneath where it says sold out. All you need to do is pop your email address into there and we will email you the moment it comes back in stock. What can happen is, because we get loads of people waiting for things, sometimes they come in, we email everyone and then they go again. So it's always best to make sure that you are on the list. Sarah's saying hello from Melbourne, Australia. Hello, Sarah. Loads of people saying, someone said they were watching back our earlier show and then they realised it was 11 a.m. and they were missing the actual live show. Go back and watch that one back later. It's all about having the fun with us during Creative Cravings. Should we open the Crafty Clinic as well, Sara?
Go on, open that Crafty Clinic.
I need to get you a stethoscope. And a blood pressure monitor.
and a blood pressure monitor.
Yes, the Crafty Clinic is open. Any crafty issues that you've got, any questions that you've got, then you can most definitely get those into us. That looks beautiful, Sara.
Oh, it's a good starting point, isn't it? Now, let's have a look. I'm just trying to take my tape off the rest of this die so I don't do what I've just called Debbie Robinson for. Yes. Now, what I'm going to do, there we go, is I'm going to do a little bit of matting and layering. But then actually I think I'll get the floor. I think I'll start getting the 3D form. So I'm going to start first of all, and I'm going to do the daisy. So can you see you've got 2 flower forming foam? I am going to do the rose as well for you, but I'm going to start off with my daisy. So I've just got the daisy and I'm going to cut out some of the foam, Joe. So in the set, I'll let you go through it all again, but you can see you get all the foam. So you get the pink, the white and the green for your leaves in here. So I'm going to use some of the white, but you get these and all of the flowers as well. Apparently, we have got a ton of you coming in for the flower forming today. If you've got the other flower forming sets that we've done, there's no duplication here. So these are different dyes, that's different colours for, well, the white's duplication, but I mean, everybody needs loads of white form, don't you?
You can see there what you've got as well. So you've got the 3D layered daisy there, Sarah. You've got the layered rose, and you're then going to get the stamens included, as well as that gorgeous foam that you've got over there. A lot of foams out there on the market, Sarah. Why has ours, do you think, been so popular?
Yes, because you'll see as soon as I put this on the iron, the way it reacts to the heat is just incredible, really, and it's testament to the work that Leanne and her team, but predominantly Leanne herself, if I'm being really honest, did in the development of this foam. So they worked tirelessly. Like you said, Joe, there was other foams out there, but the big frustration as a customer was it just wasn't moulding quite enough. So with this, trust me, the proof's in the pudding when you see it. When you see me showing you how this all works together, you will just be blown away. And
the great thing is with us, because we're producing these signature collections, it means that we can produce foams which perfectly colour match the whole range, the paper pad, the matte mirrors, the linen cardstocks. It's all going to work together, which is fantastic, but it is so popular. Flower forming foam is available individually on its own if you want to grab it like that. I know some of you will be grabbing the collection and then getting an extra 1 or 2 of those, which is always a great idea. $5.99 or $9.95 if you want to go for those ones. Loads of people still saying hello, or lots of people getting it. Barbie's excited about flowers because she was asking the earlier show, Sarah, if you would make some.
Oh, the Barbie who I knew somebody had asked, I just couldn't quite remember who it was.
Barbie's done the most amazing card for me as well, using that picture that people were colouring in last week and sent it to me. Barbie, I've got it. I absolutely adore it. Do you know what? It's in my bag over there. I'm going to show it before the end of the show. Remind me.
He's going to get it. I think we need to try and find the picture of your number 1 and number 2 fans as well.
Oh,
I can't say number 1 and number 2. Your 2 number 1 fans is maybe the way to do it.
Hopefully I'm going to get to share a birthday party with one of them, apparently.
I must tell you all, our Charlie, my youngest, has a total obsession with Joe. Well, I mean, both the kids do, but they think he's really super famous, like George Clooney famous.
Of course,
because he's on the TV so much in our house. So now Charlie thinks Joe is the coolest person he's like ever met in the world, and that he's friends with Mummy. Do you know what he always says though? Because he's obviously spent a lot of time during lockdown with Joe. He calls him Joe Rumblin off the telly. He forgets his proper name. Joe Rumblin. And also over here in the UK, those of you watching the US might not understand this. Over here in the UK, we've got a really famous coach called Joe Wicks, who's been doing a lot of training. So everybody knows in the UK, 9 o'clock.
As you can imagine, I'm always getting confused for Joe Wicks.
Well, 9 o'clock every morning, Joe Wicks has been doing a PE lesson whilst all of our kids have been at home, right? So my kids have been doing the Joe Wicks PE lesson every morning, 9 o'clock, right? And so, of course, they're used to seeing Joe Wicks every day and Joe Rumblin every day, right, as they call him. So, yes, every time I was saying Joe, Charlie would say, which one, Mummy? I'd say, my friend Joe. Which one? Because in Charlie's eyes, they're both on the telly, and they're both on the same telly as his mummy's on. So they both just Joes that I obviously spend a lot of time with, according to our Charlie.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Bless him.
I do love it. And they've got amazing t-shirts that they've had made with my photo on them. It says, number 1 Joe fans, shut the front door. I mean... How amazing is that?
We'll try and get you the picture and show you them later of my 2 boys with their t-shirts on. Right, here we go, Joe. I've got all of my foam that I've peeled into little bits, and then now what I'm going to do, I've got way more daisies here than what I need. I'm going to do a little bit of colouring in the centre. So with that nice pink, so that it all matches, I'm just going to do a little bit of colouring. Is this the right pink? No, that's plum jam in there. And then that's I thought it was a bit of a different colour. There you go. I've put the wrong lids on there, Joe. Now we'll have a bit of pink. Yeah, well, it's still going to look a bit plum jammy, isn't it? It'll look nice when it's all
Can we
done.
blame Debbie for that one as well?
Yeah, why not?
Right?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
Debbie's fault. Yeah.
Debbie, if you're watching, I'm sorry, you're getting it today. You are the whipping person, as is politically correct. Right, Kirsten has been sent in some pictures. Is it a lovely Kirsten from Germany, from Ida Oberstein? These, look at that.
Them flowers, they are amazing.
They're incredible.
And with that edgeable, this is the edgeable that we're using today. Love it. Absolutely love it.
There's a hat in there as well.
Oh my, like Kirsten is clearly a flower forming expert extraordinaire, isn't she?
She is fabulously talented with that flower forming. Getting very busy on the flower forming collection. I believe it is your favourite of the three at the moment. Remember, it is in the big collection as well. The big collection is the best way to save the most amount of money. If you want to just go for the flower forming, absolutely you can. Remember, the flower forming foam is available on its own, individually as well. Should you want to stock up on that too, of course you can. Also, I would say, are we going to do am I being cheeky today? I feel like I've got a lot of requests coming in for you, Sarah.
Go on.
Are we going to do some foiling as well?
Yes.
Okay,
well, because
good.
you get the foil dye free, don't you?
You do, for free
So I
when you buy
thought-
the big collection.
Let's have a look. Do you know, I think I've used a different... Oops, I'll be in trouble off Leanne for that.
What you done now?
Well, I
You
think
put the
I've
wrong
used
dauber in the wrong thing.
Look at that, and so I've now got some. Look, it's under you, but look, I've got some. I've got some ink in
What you
my.
like?
Oh dear, my water reactive. I think that's some from the.
I think is it pigment you've got in your water reactive?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Am I in trouble?
Well, we'll take it out of your wages.
There you go. Pigment's all gone.
Those
Nobody
finger
will ever
daubers
know.
are in
Leanne will
stock.
never know.
Those finger daubers are back in stock now, so I know a
These
lot of people
awesome.
are waiting for
I should
them.
have just used a new one. We had some here. What you should do is try and have one finger dauber for each colour of your pigment inks, really. Whereas
Yeah.
I've obviously used my water reactors and just used them as extra daubers. They
We'll
were
just blame
definitely
Debbie, it's
worth
fine.
having in. Right, are you ready? We're going to do a bit of flower forming. So, if you haven't already got them, you need your flower forming tools, right?
Debbie's actually watching, I've just realised as
Oh,
well. Hello,
Debbie.
Debbie. Sorry, Debbie.
Sorry, Debbie, we're blaming you for everything today, Debbie. Right, let's have a look. Have I got all my... So, my ball tools. 1, 2, 3... Oh, dear, I've dropped it on my foot. Ball tools at the ready. And then... there's another ball tool. Yeah, can't hurt to have a spare one. And... Oh, I haven't got me little white bit of foam, Joe. Oh,
Do you
no,
want
I
some
need
white
it.
foam?
Well, I'm going to have to open this one here.
I've got some over here if you want some.
Have you got one open?
Oh, sorry, the white... No, I haven't got one
Oh,
open,
no,
sorry.
no, right,
I'm
yeah.
telling fibs.
Oh, I'm going to have to open a new one. I mean, to be honest, they never come in wrong, mine.
If you
so,
want to go for these ball tools as well, the biggest ball tools on the market, as exclaimed proudly by
We've got
Sarah.
big balls!
We do
Is what I
indeed.
always say.
These are available for you on the show. You've got the pad in there as well, which allows you to shape those. So definitely grab those if you want them. We've also got as well, details are on your screen for the ball tools, 1150 or 1550, and we've got the petal distress tool as well available for you. You can go for that, both in stock right now, which is fantastic because we do really struggle keeping these in stock. £7 or 1150 if you want to go for that one. Sheila's asking, Joe, are the unicorn milk box dies and stamps in the HSN auto ship? No, nope. I don't think they are. I don't think there are any plans to bring them to HSN. If you want to go for the unicorn stamps and dies on their own, you can, but they're $14.99. Now, if you go for the milk box die with the unicorn stamps and dies, it's $24.99. So it kind of would make sense maybe to go for another one. If you do want to order them individually, you can. They're available on our website. You'll have to search for them over there, and they are called... Oh, I can't see them now. Right, come back. Bear with, Sarah. Bear with. They're called magical unicorns is what you need to search for.
Magical unicorns, right, thank you, Joe. Right, I have started putting together some of my stamens, but what I'll do is I'll explain to you what I'm doing here. So, just got a little bit of a oasis wire. So this is just what you would use, you know, if you're doing flower arranging and stuff like that. Just cut one of them pieces in half, and what I'm doing is those lovely metallic stamens. Oh, those are already on a one. Look at that, I already had some made. Right, here we go. So, you get a handful of a few stamens. I like a good 5 or 6 of them, right, Joe? You've got your wire, and then look, I know it's hard to see this wire because it's a little bit there, but can you see it there? What you're going to do is you're going to wrap your stamens around your wire like this, so that you've got half your stamens folded in half, and your wire folded in half, and then hold your wire and you're just going to twiddle your stamens round. It's really hard because we've got really
shut the front door and twiddle your stamens.
Warm fingers because it's so hot here. There you go. So can you see as I'm twisting my stamens, you get this kind of wound together nicely, and then you get like a little bunch of stamens all ready to go. And what you need is, you see, your wire wound together as well as the stamens wound together at the other side. So I've done a little bundle of gold ones and a little bundle of the purple ones there as well. I've got my iron and we are ready to go here, Joe. So are you ready to watch what's going to happen? So here's how I like to do it. So you can see I've got the iron, I've got it set on the hottest setting. And what I'm going to do is just take one of my daisies, and we're only going to need to heat it just a little bit, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're just going to hold it on the iron just for a few seconds and then let it drop off. And then once it drops off, you see, we're going to leave it on here. We're going to open up all those little petals. It's very important. You don't want your petals kind of forming into a new petal, and then just in place there. So that's how it's going to settle now. Let me show you that with another one. So I'm going to get another large one, and we're going to go onto the iron, and we're going to heat it. And if I show you it from the side, you'll see it starting to bubble up, become really 3D. Yep. Knock it off. If you left it like that, that's no good, because it's going to finish in that bubble, and you don't want it in that bubble. So you're going to open it right out, Joe. And because I'm wanting to make daisies, I'm going to turn that over, and I'm just going to push it down from the centre. And now it will settle into that shape. Now I'm very conscious if I'm trying to do it back to front, upside down for the camera and for you to see. But it's, when you're doing it at home, it will be a lot easier, trust me. And also, don't leave them on the iron too long. So let me show you. I'm going to try and show you this again from the side. So I'm going to take one of the smaller ones. It's when you see it from the side, I think. So you pop it on. Soon as it starts to bubble, there we go, it's bubbling, off it comes, and then turn it straight over.
I know
what
people will be asking or thinking at home, Sarah, we get the question a lot, with your iron, your domestic iron, if you're using that, how hot do you need to get it? Also, can people use like smaller craft irons that they might have at home, you know, like ones that you use for pressing seams and things? You
absolutely can use any iron you want. What I would say is, the hotter the iron, the better the foam will form.
Okay,
right?
So would you say then, with that in mind, you're probably better off using your proper iron at home rather than your craft iron?
And that's why I always bring in the proper iron into here, because they're so brilliant to use. When you've got them hot, it reacts straight away. What you find is, if you don't have it that hot, it's going to take so much longer to try and like heat through as it was.
We've got a new viewer. Well, maybe not a new viewer, but we're going to tick off. It's a big moment, Sarah.
Go on.
We're going to tick off a brand new country.
Go on.
A brand new country. I've never known anybody else to have a viewer from this country before. We're going Asia.
Right.
We're going Southeast Asia.
Right. I love how you're building this up now, Joe.
That's not like me. Singapore, I hear, no, because we already have a viewer from Singapore, don't we? We've already got Singapore in the building. Any other guesses?
Go on. Who have you got? Where are they from?
It is Faye from Malaysia. I do believe, Faye, you are our first Malaysian viewer. How exciting.
Well, first Malaysian viewer who's told us that they're tuning in from Malaysia. There could be another 50 people, just never had the confidence to chat to us. Do you know, it would be interesting to know how many of you watch these shows but never do come and chit chat with us.
Absolutely.
I bet it's loads of people and you just think, oh, wow.
I reckon only about 10 to 15% of our viewers actually chat with us. If you've never popped a message in, if you've never said hello before and you're watching on Facebook, say hello, just put a little hi, give me a wave, let me know you're there, because I do love when you say hello to us. Barbie says, how hot should the iron be? As I just said, the hottest possible setting, Barbie, is what it'd be. Donna loves our flower forming foam, which is great. Good morning, greetings from Arkansas. Whoop whoop, the flower foam is amazing, says Alicia. Will, Yolanda's got a good question, Sarah. You might know this because you know what's coming up. Will the flower form ever come in deeper colours, like for Christmas, like dark green or a vibrant red?
I feel like you've cornered us now. Joe knows the answer to that question.
Crafty ambushed you.
And he's asked it so that I have to tell you.
I don't know the answer to that, genuinely. If I knew, I'd probably tell you, but I honestly don't know the answer.
Yes, watch this space.
Watch this space.
Watch this space when we get into like October time.
October, because
Yes.
I know we've just had our festive launch event, but that really was just the beginning of all of our festive crafting. There's going to be festive crafting for a long while yet, isn't there? And there are,
yes.
my giddy aunt, there's some great Christmas launches coming up over the next couple of weeks, few months.
Right, let's have a look. I've got my pokey tool now, Joe. Great tip. Our pokey tools, take your purple bit off the end, right? Then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with one of my central ones and I'm just poking it in the middle, right? Then when you lift it up, it stays on here. And you can poke into the next one. And we can poke into the next one, and we can poke into the next one, and then I'm going up into the slightly larger one. So I'll go into the next size up, the next size up, and the next size up again. So you can see there how that looks like a real, truly three-dimensional flower. Now I've got a little bit OTT in terms of putting loads and loads of flower, loads and loads of layers on there. I will show you how they look with just a few layers on, but if I just feed that through, get those nice gold stamens, feed these right through here. Look at this, you see, we get a lovely big, look at that, Joe. So there's our lovely big, fabulous, big fancy daisy. I've got my glue gun. I believe I've got it plugged in. And a little squirt of hot glue on there. Yes, I do. Little squirt of hot glue on the back. Just, can you see that there? The hot glue just goes onto the back there, sets that perfectly in place so that now when that glue dries, we're going to be able to trim off the rest of those bases and that's going to be ready to go onto our card.
Amazing. We've got, Barbie says, I thought it was Barbie in California who often joins us. There's two Barbies. Turns out there's another Barbie. Chances of that. So it's not Barbie from California that did the card, it's another Barbie. I'm going to show it to you anyway. Rita saying hello from Malta. Hello, Rita. I hear it's beautiful in Malta. I've never been. Sam McDonald, she says Joe Wicks is hot, hot, hot.
So is Joe Remblance.
Thank you for that, Sara. It's good that you've always got my back. A lot of people.
It's good that you've noticed.
See, normally viewers email in and they say they want me to be their husband, like Laura in Stamford, and then they email back afterwards and say, oh no, it was actually Bradley Cooper they wanted to be their husband, not me in fact at all the whole time, which is really a bit of a kick in the teeth. Leona says, she's talking about the ball tools, there's a lot of hysterical chatter in the comments about the size of our Crafter's Companion ball tools. Now.
There's always a lot of hysterical chatter about that. What can I say, Joe? Right, I'm just matting and layering, by the way, with some of this absolutely to die for matte mirror cardstock, right? I mean, it is just off the chart. It's like you said, it's just very, very luxurious to work with, okay? So I'm just cutting some down, and I've cut it to, clearly haven't cut it to the same width there. Cut that one to 5 1/4.
Christy said hello for the first time.
5 1/4. Yay! Big achievement. Right. I want all the new people who don't always
Elaine
comment with
from
us.
Billingham. She's chit-chatting for the first time as well.
Elaine from Billingham. She's just down the road. You know I'm from just round there, Elaine, don't you?
That Billingham's near you, isn't it?
Yeah,
Near where you
literally
live.
just over the road.
You're practically neighbours. Diane says, will there be a birthday party like last year's? That's how I first got hooked on Crafter's Companion. Well, I mean, I can't talk about it yet, but there was an email that went round today actually talking about it. Oh my giddy aunt, it's going to be my first CTV, it's my first Crafter's Companion birthday this October. I'm so excited. Joe likes to give all the secrets away, says Suki. Some of them I do have to keep, though.
He does, Sue. He's terrible.
Loads of you talking or chatting away in there, getting really busy. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter in the studio. If we look like we're melting,
it's like off the chart.
It's like
in the studio.
Right, it's 28 degrees outside today. I don't think this has ever happened in the history of humanity in the northeast of England, because normally it is like 6 degrees here and 25 degrees in London. So it's just caught us a little bit unawares today.
Yes, we are struggling a little bit. Not that we like to complain at all about the heat.
But normally I'm moaning that it's too cold, aren't I?
Yes, well, he's always moaning, yeah.
I just thought I'd just better explain this sort of complexion that I'm sporting today, because I'm sort of, I'm normally quite flush, but I'm like flush and shiny today. I'm sort of really nailing both of those looks, which is amazing.
What you like. What you like. Right, here we go. I'm going to just trim this down we're going to get this card made. Now I'm just going with a nice simple one. I'm not doing a great deal to the card because I've got that lovely flower forming form, and we can decorate it for whatever occasion we want. This is just to show you the style of how you would put it together. But did you see how when I inked all of that up, Joe, I did it with the I hid a bit from behind and then a bit from the front as well, and I'm just using that proper glue for my matting and layering there so that I can just manoeuvre it into place. And then the same with the next piece here, and then I'm going to take my little bit of flower forming foam. So we need to come up with an occasion for this, Joe, or maybe we could come up with someone to send it to and then an occasion. So there's my matting and layering done in the front of here. Where's my actual flower? Here we go. So watch what you do. You trim that off when we get to here, trim that off, and then we're going to take a little bundle of the glue gun's perfect for this because we're going to put a little globule of glue down there, and then we can come on with our flower, and this will give, oh man alive, don't you stick down there, don't need hot glue all the way up here. Right, this is why I don't use hot glue usually, you know, Joe. Here we go, and then that
if you
forms
didn't have a
the
hot glue
stopper.
gun, what could you use instead to adhere that onto there?
Oh, use your 3D glue gel.
3D
Because your
glue
3D
gel,
glue gel, yeah, it's just, this is great because I don't need to then move, it just dries instantly. So that's going to give us the base ready for this. And then actually, do you know what we could do? We could do a little bit of stamping. Oh yes, I've got it. Let's do a little bit of stamping with that stamp set, right?
Wonderful.
So, I'm going to make this for you, Joe. I'm going to stamp and I'm going to do for Joe. Instead of A and B or whatever, I'm going to do for Joe.
Oh, thank you. Shall I just recap what's in that flower forming bundle? In the flower forming bundle, then you're going to get the 3D layered rose, which is this gorgeous one just here. You're also going to get the daisy in there. You're going to get as well your flower forming foam, the 9x12 size, and you're going to get the metallic stamens in there. All works beautifully together, which is fantastic. I'll just let you know what you're getting in that stamping collection as well. Very, very busy. A lot of you shopping ahead for the stamping collection. Now you're going to get, of course, the monogram stamps. Now these are perfect for personalisation, whether it's place settings, if it's invitations, you want to do wedding stationaries. These are great for all of that. And then what you'll also get in there as well is you'll get this gorgeous linen effect cardstock in there too, which just, I think especially if you're using it to stamp on or you're using it with dies, it really just gives you more interest, gives you added texture, which is really, really lovely. Loads of people chatting away. Diane's just let slip an absolute revelation, Sarah.
Go on.
She lives down the road from Dollywood. It is literally on my bucket list, right at the top. Me and director Daniel definitely want to go to Dollywood.
I've never heard of Dollywood.
Dolly, you shut the front door and call me Dolly Parton. You've never heard of Dollywood?
Never heard of
It's
Dollywood.
a Dolly Parton theme park in the deep south in America.
Oh, well, yes, I'd love to go there. I'll go with you, Joe.
Fabulous. Let's go. Let's get it booked. Maybe we could pop round and see Diane for, I think they have something and biscuits for breakfast. What is it called? Biscuits and gravy. That's it.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had biscuits and gravy before.
I've never had it.
Right, I'm using that stamp set that Joe was talking about. Just using my 8x8 stamping platform, Joe, so that I can get everything in the right way. Oh, should we heat emboss it?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, okay, so let's have a look. I'll just get into, Joe loves a bit of heat embossing, don't
I go gaga for heat embossing. I do. I don't know what. I think it's that one technique that is pretty straightforward, Sarah. Doesn't take too much time, but if you give it to someone, they're going to think, how on earth have you done that? Have you bought it made like that? It gives your card such a professional touch, which is amazing. Michelle says, I agree with that, Joe. You being hot. Oh, thanks, Michelle.
Oh, he's off on it. Now he's just fishing for comments, you lot. Don't be massaging
You
his ego.
started it.
We've got to work with him in
You
here.
started it.
I did, yes, I did. I've lulled you all in that false sense of security. Right, here we go. So, stamp down that there, Joe, with my opaque pigment ink pad, which looks fabulous. And then I've got just some clear embossing powder. This is the beauty of this, you see. You don't have to have all these different colours. Well, it's a good job because we don't have them. Of embossing powder, all we ever have is one colour of embossing powder and all of the inks. And of course, embossing is just one thing that you can do with your pigment inks. So have I got plenty of embossing powder on there? Yes, I do. Question is my heat gun here? Yes, it is. Oh, Joe, I love a creative craving.
Zena said we need to tell them to turn the air conditioning down. So take that as me telling you, whoever it is, people in the office, could you turn the air conditioning down, please? Faye has also come back, Sarah, and said, thank you so much, Joe, for the shout-out. This is Faye from Malaysia, FYI. You really brought a smile to my face. I've been watching the shows many times. This is my first time saying hello. I love watching as all the shows have been great inspiration and many other positive comments in the list. Please, please, please keep coming up with more great shows. Love the both of you. How sweet is that?
Oh, absolutely fine. And this is the thing. How many of you are like that, have been watching the shows but not been commenting? Come and say hello. We don't bite. We don't bite. And do you know what? Creative Cravings is the perfect time of the week to come and say hello. Let us know. Oh, let's do this, Joe. Can everyone tell us how long you've been crafting and what sort of crafts you're into?
Yes, please. I'd love to know that. Astrid will be joining us for the Craft House on Friday. Says currently 30 degrees here in Oxfordshire. I admit I'm crafting along with a cold beer. Now that's the way to craft, isn't it, on a hot summer's day?
Feel bad. Do you know, I feel like you should tell everybody what's going on Friday for everybody who's missed it and doesn't know why some people are crafting along with us on Friday.
Shut the Rose Gold Cat Flap. Friday is going to be Rose Gold Day. Oh, yes. So the Rose Gold collection launches on our website on Friday morning. We'll be here with Colour Me Happy first, but then a very special craft house. Myself and Sarah will be here. Astrid from Oxfordshire will be joining us via video link. Astrid was I think she was, apart from the design team, was probably the first crafter in the UK to get her hands on that Rose Gold selection. And the lovely Mary in Tennessee is also going to be joining us as well. She also had the pleasure of getting the collection a number of weeks ago now. So they're both going to...
And do you know what? I'm going to tell you why Joe picked these people, right? Because they're always chatting away with him.
Absolutely,
So he literally picked his friends. So if you want the chance to be one of our shows, just got to get friendly with Joe.
Absolutely, that's what you need to do. And then I'll just, if I see something come out, I think, Mary would be great for that, or Astrid would love that, or, whoever it may be. But yes, they'll be joining us, and they're going to show us what they've been crafting. I know that Mary in Tennessee has done a Telfie scrapbook page. Oh, yes, she has. A Telfie scrapbook page, which is going to be amazing. And Astrid's been really, really enjoying playing with the collection as well. So they're going to talk us through it, let us know what they think about it, and it'll be your first chance in the UK to get your hands on it. We're going to have all of the collections, all of the stuff. If you missed anything, because I know that the big Super Bumper collection sold out, didn't it, Sarah, on HSM before the show. So I know some people missed out on it. Friday will be your day to get any bits that you missed out on. It's going to be Rose Gold Delicious. It is going to be shiny. It's what it's going to be.
Rose Gold Delicious. It's going to be Rose Gold Delicious. Joe, I tell you what, you come up with some absolute crackers, don't you?
Thank you. I try my best.
Look how organised I am. I'm putting all my letters back there. J-O-E, we haven't lost any. Look at these. There's my ordinals. Right. Oh, it's in it. I tell you what. Right. Because I'm trying not to lose anything. I need this stamp in here as well. I do come back later and clean them, guys. I promise. I know it looks like I'm being a bit of a mess now. As long as I don't lose anything.
Got another new country.
You see, now you've told everybody it's all right to chit-chat with you. We're going to find out all sorts, Joe.
Got a new one. I'm going to say this right. M-A-R-J-A. I think it's Marja, I think is how you say it. Marja Taberman says, hello from Finland. Very hot here too. The lake water is 27 degrees Celsius. Imagine the lake being 27 degrees Celsius. Watched you 2 weeks ago. I'm hooked. You guys rock. You rock as well. Thank you for saying hello to us, Marja. Very, very busy on the stamping collection. I'm hearing though the flower forming collection is way out in the lead. I know you guys absolutely love it. This looks amazing, Sarah.
Well, I'm doing a little bit of fussy cutting now, Joe. I'm literally just we're just winging it as we go. This is what Creative Cravings is about, isn't it? Having something a little bit different to show you. I better get cracked on though, because I wanted to show you that other type of flower forming demonstration. So I best get cracked on.
Biscuits gravy. People are talking about something called grits on the side.
Oh, grits.
What's grits?
Oh, it looks like porridge.
Right.
Right, but it's not. It's just grits.
Is it gritty?
I'm guessing so. Yeah, it's kind of like, I suppose it's gritty. I don't know, I've never fancied it. I've always looked and thought, that's just wrong on your breakfast. And like biscuits and gravy, biscuits are like scones.
Is it breakfast?
Yeah, you have it for breakfast.
So you can have scones and gravy for breakfast?
Yeah.
You guys are
But
my
they're not
kind of people.
They're not really scones. They just like scones.
Are they like dumplings?
No, they're like scones. Honestly, it's just, I can't describe it, Joe. Joe,
Made me
you're
laugh.
going to have to come over and you're going to have to go and experience it.
You said they're like scones. So I said, oh, they're like scones. You said they're not like scones, they're like dumplings. They're like scones.
Sorry. I thought you said, are they like dumplings? I'm thinking, no, I've just told him they're like scones, not dumplings. Right, sorry. Do you know what it is, Joe? I'm busy crafting, you're busy just chit-chatting. I'm trying to do things two at once. And I know I say I'm a woman, so I'm fabulous at multitasking. But given that I'm also absolutely roasting hot over here, thinking about how much I'm sweating, 3 things at once push me over the edge.
Okay, right.
So talking about dumplings and gravy and everything totally finished me off. Right, there's your card, Joe.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much for that.
Should I have a quick clear down and get me other rows out and start cutting out some other rows so I can do should I do that 3D rows that I was supposed to be doing?
Yeah, that would be lovely if you wouldn't mind. Right, I've got to find my, what am I looking for? I'm looking for my edgeables. Is that what I'm looking for?
You say it's not just me who kind of multitask.
So, it is, yes, so it is the edgeables we're doing. That's wonderful. Right, I'm a bit discombobulated today, like you know. It's just too warm. Right, so we're going to go for this. This is your edgeable collection. Now, the great thing is about edgeables, especially if you're like fairly new to paper crafting, these will go through your mini, which is firstly fantastic. So if you've only got a very small die cutting machine, you can use these. The other great thing about them is we're so famous for our edgeables here at Crafts Companion. There's so much inspiration for them available on the website. There's 6 hours of masterclasses on edgeables available for you right now over there. So this is the one you're going to get. You're going to get the delicate lace border. You're also going to get as well this one here is the elegant peony that you've got. Again, really beautiful, really delicate. Would look lovely with a stained glass window effect behind that. Now, not only do you get those 2 dies, which is beautiful, you also get the matte mirror, and it is just, it's just something about it. It's like brushed stainless steel, the matte mirror. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
Brushed stainless steel. Yes, it is.
It is, isn't it? And what it is it's when you need that effect, you want that light to hit your card, but you maybe don't want the in-your-face bling that mirror card would get you. This just gives you something a little bit more subtle, which is amazing. And it works beautifully with those dies. The quality of the dies means they'll even go through, because obviously your mirror board, your glitter cards, they're coated cardstock. They've got like a small plastic film on them. These dies are strong enough that they will go through. They're £20 or $26, which is fantastic. Next up, we're going to look at the stamping bundle. Now, in the stamping bundle, you're going to get this, and this is that beautiful monogram frames that you just saw Sara using there, which is brilliant. So you've got all your letters in here. You can construct names. You've got the frames there. Great for invitations. Wonderful for place settings. Lots you can do with that. Floral elements in there as well. So you want to get your tribal markers in there and colour those. Absolutely nothing to stop you doing that whatsoever. And then you've got the textured linen cardstock. Now this is fantastic because this is really, really wonderful. When you just don't want plain, you need something that's got a bit more interest to it. It's kind of, I think it's really hard for you to see on TV, the linen, but it really does add another dimension to it. Really lovely texture. Again, all in the perfect colour tones to complement this collection beautifully. So you've got that in there as well. That is your stamping starter kit, 1550 or 2050 there as well. And then finally, we've got last but by no means least, we've got the flower forming foam. So you've got the daisy in here, which is your 3D layered daisy, 3 different sizes there, which is fantastic. And you've got the 3D layered rose there too. Absolutely out in front of the individuals is this. You've also going to get the flower forming foam, that's going to come included, which is great. And you've got those stamens there as well, which is fantastic. Absolutely beautiful collection, that one. However, do you want even better value? I know you do. I know what you guys are like. I know you guys always want the best possible deal, and you want to be able to say, do you know what? box it up, I will take the lot. Well, that's what you can do with this. So what we're going to also do, if you go for them all together, it's the same cost, $58.50 or $77.50. However, you can use your Club Inspired discount, of course, as well. But also, you're going to get this. You're going to get the beautiful embellished frame. And this has got that wonderful foiling accent around that frame there. Again, you could use your monogram stamps in the corner of that if you want to. You're going to be able to use your colouring mediums in there as well. It would make a great scrapbook frame if you wanted to use it for that. And you've got the foil stamp die in there too. Now you are getting that included for free. That should be $14.99 or $19.99 if you're in the US. However, it is there included for you. Right, I know a lot of you are poised watching the deals and you don't want to miss those. Watching the demos and you don't want to miss those. But you also, I know you don't want to miss the deals as well. And you don't have to miss either here at Crafty TV because you can, of course, watch and shop at the same time. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Oh, the details there, of course, of how you can watch and shop at the same time, which is fantastic. Ray saying we need all you crafters to do a Dollywood trip. We'd overrun the place, absolutely. Let's put that on the list under the Crafty cruise. Oh no, Robin will be beside herself now that it's Robin that's running with that baton. She will not put it down. I
thought you've just been encouraging there, Joe. Nobody brought it up, but you brought up the Crafty cruise again. I noticed.
You noticed, didn't you?
He's desperate for us to do this Crafty cruise.
I can't.
I don't know where I'm going to get a cruise ship from or how I'm going to organise all this, but Joe's like, I'll go and host it all.
Director Daniel, freelances at a cruise channel. He said, you know, he's willing to. He says it's really easy to organise. So. No, see, sounds like it's already taking place. I'm joking. It's definitely not happening. Don't start emailing asking when we're all going on this crafting cruise because it is not happening. Very, very busy across all three of those collections. Remember, to get the best way to get the best value, get the foil stamp die included as well, is to get the whole collection. Right, have you got even more to show us on this, Sarah?
Yes, I wanted to do that 3D flat. Where have I put it? Where have I put it? I'll tell you. Oh, my life. Right, I wanted to do this 3D rose to show you how to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do the big, large 3D one and then also these little ones off the side. These little bits, by the way, are from my vintage lace collection. So those of you who maybe want the extra little flowers or the little sprigs over there, they're from the vintage lace collection. So just so you know, you can use any of your dies for the flower forming. Right, remember what I showed you before, Joe, about heating? I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to start with the smallest one and we're going to do that little tiny bud in the centre. So you want your iron on the hottest you can possibly get it. I'm going to bring this little one on, keeping it moving, right? And then once it's got into that nice little bubble shape, I'm going to let it fall off. And then can you see if I just poke it there with that tool, then you can see it's formed that lovely little bud shape. Oh, our director with Daniel is good getting all of this, isn't it? Right, so you can see we've got that little bud. Let me show you again with the next one. So I'm going to come on, heating, getting it into this nice little 3D place. Once it's all 3D, let it fall off. We're going to just pop it into there and we've got the next little bud, right? Then I'm going to step up to the next size ball. So I'm still at the same size foam. Going to step up to the next size ball so that when this now drops off onto here, my little ball tool, when I pop it into the middle. You've got to try and work relatively quickly. Don't worry, I haven't burnt myself. I was just thought I was going to then. There we go. Relatively quickly to get it into that shape because it will cool in that shape. So I'm going to just do the same job. I'm going to just heat 5 or 6 of these and then show you how to put them all together.
Loads of people letting us know how long they've been crafting for as well. Ashjid says, "Oh, rose gold, always believe in your crafting." That's what she's put. See, get it, rose gold.
I get it.
Or you get. Do I need to keep going with that? Or?
Are you going to come in your? Oh, you should come in your rose gold stuff on Friday. Have you got anything rose gold?
I've got
you can
stretch
wear?
gold hot pants, stretch gold leggings that I wore at Glastonbury last year. I could always wear those.
You could always wear those.
Yeah.
I think we will enjoy seeing that, Joe. That's going to be really interesting.
No one needs to see it. Or maybe I'll bring them in for a laugh. Maybe I'll take a video of me shutting the front door and the back door and running up the road in my gold leggings and post it on Friday ahead of us doing the show. I think that's a better compromise. No one needs, or if I could get behind the high table, maybe I'll wear them. Who knows? Right. KS says she's been crafting for 45 years, Sarah. How amazing is that?
45. That's amazing.
Susan Rushton, 40 years crafting. Wow. You get less for... Yeah, I know. People say I've been married for 40 years, you get less for murder. It's the same, isn't it, where you're crafting? 45 years Lisa's been crafting, which is amazing. Helena, over 40 years. She loves scrapbooking. Now she does cards and mixed media. 3 years. All thanks to us guys, says Erin.
Erin, amazing.
Mary in Tennessee says, so excited about Friday's show. Yes. We can't wait to see you in the studio. Virtually, of course, Mary. Sally Mae Griffith. She says, hi, I'm still a newbie. When you say my name out, I get all excited and giggly and have to tell my mum and my husband. Oh, happy to be able to oblige. Kirsten says she's been crafting 42 years. Started with knitting and painting, card making and home decor since about 25 years ago. That's amazing.
Do you know what, Joe? I've just heard something. This door to our studio's just opened. Do you know what I've heard?
What?
An air conditioning unit.
No.
I've just heard it, and I feel like, oh, it's so close, but it's not here, because if we put it in here, you won't be able to hear us.
Is it outside?
I can hear it. Not for us, though. For everybody else, he's off. He's off to have a look. Go on. He's off to have a look. Honestly. Right, you keep looking at my flower forming. Can you see what...
Oh.
Can you hear it?
Can you hear it?
I can hear it. This is why we can't have it in the studio. Joe's just going to stand inside in front of the air conditioning unit. We're not used to this heat in England. Look at his little face. He's so excited. Oh, God, I love him. Right. Did you see what I've done is I've got my little buds, right? So we've got a few little buds, either static on them. It's unbelievable when I touch them with these. But then can you see I've put a few of them over with little bubbles. So let me do one more of the larger size, right? So you hold that one on like you saw me do with the daisy. You hold it on, you just get it into a nice bubbly shape, knock it off, and then we're going to put that on upside down as a bit of a bubble. And then I'm going to show you how we stick all of these together.
Now, I'm not sure where we got that air conditioning unit from. It's very loud.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna Google silent air conditioning units the moment I get home today. Ray says she's been crafting for 30 years plus, which is amazing. Diane says she's been a dressmaker for 43 years, Sarah.
Dressmaker, wow.
And she started crafting since last year on Crafts Companion, and it's taken over her life. I think she says that with positivity.
Of course she's saying it with positivity, yes.
Christine Mahoney says, I've been a painting instructor for years, oil and acrylic. I got into the card addiction about 3 years ago, which is amazing. Zine has been making cards for about 12 years. She made custom Barbie dolls prior to that, replicating wedding dresses onto the Barbie dolls, but always been a creative person. That sounds incredible. We could get like our own. You could get someone to make you your own Sara Barbie doll.
Oh, now I would love one of them. I would absolutely love one of them.
Oh, with bobbleheads was another one that someone said they were going to make bobbleheads of us all, which is fantastic.
That sounds a bit scary. What's a bobblehead?
So bobbleheads like Churchill the dog, like you put them on your dashboard and they bobble as you drive along.
Right.
You know the ones I mean? I didn't know what they were, and then I saw someone with a Darth Vader one the other day in the car park, and I was like, oh, that's what they are. Nancy says she enjoys embroidery, jewellery making, quilting, scrapbooking, and now she's added cards to that as well, which is fantastic. Nicole's been 19 years she's been crafting for. Roxanne's been sewing. I think Roxanne wins. I think we can all go home, you know. Roxanne's been sewing for over 50 years. Fantastic. Lots of
Any
excitement.
advancements on 50 years, guys? Now's the time to speak up for forever hold your peace.
Yeah, I think 50. Catherine Bradley, 63 years on YouTube
trumped.
she's been crafting for. Wowzers.
Right.
Yes, loads of you talking about how long you've been crafting. 13 years.
How gorgeous is that, Joe? How absolutely good. Should we put that on the...
Sandra says, I'm a bit confused because Sandra says 13 years ago she came to Cowden to spend her 50th birthday money, and now she's 63 and got a Crafts Companion birthday tomorrow. So did we used to have a shop in Cowden?
No, we never had a shop in Cowden, but when I first started up, we were upstairs from my mum and dad's wallpaper and paint shop, and sometimes customers used to look us up and then just come and find us. And I mean, back then, before we had like health and safety issues and everything like that, we just used to say, come on in round the office. Just used to like let them come in the office and pick stuff off the shelves and have whatever they wanted. They used to pay for it. But then obviously once we got too big, they had to stop all of that because we didn't have insurance staff people on site. However, back in the olden days when we were just starting out, people used to come and have a little look around. It was great, Joe. Have you seen my lovely rose there, by the way? Have you admired my gorgeous rose? Look at that.
Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
So I'm adding this onto your Joe card. So I'm making good progress. So now you've learned how to make the little rose and also the 3D daisy. So both of those flowers are both done with that. The thing is, £23 or $31 is nothing to get all of those new die shapes. And I say new because if you've got any of our other flower forming, this is a nice extra. It's going to work with all of the tools you've already got, and you've got those lovely colours to form that lovely bright pink, the green and the white. So it's a brilliant start again. Of course, all the stamens to go with it as well.
Yeah.
So right, Joe, I'm going to get tidied away because I do believe I need my klaxon, don't I?
You
It's
do?
that
Where
time.
is it?
It's going to be like, I don't know.
But do you know what? I should have just.
Your
Do you know what? I
klaxon,
should have
isn't
just
it?
worn. I've just seen it. I should just have it on anyway in here today. The sweatband. I should just have it on anyway.
Where's your clacker? Oh,
Thank you.
someone's putting it.
Here
Ready?
we go.
Oh. The clock appears. The clock
Here we
appears.
go.
We're here. Oh,
Right.
we're ready to go. Are we ready?
Hang on, let me just get this one
You
on.
get
hang
yourself
on.
sorted.
I've got to find me stuff. Oh, hang on. There's packaging. I can see you've got a packaging.
Oh.
Am I allowed a time allowance to take the packaging off?
Right. Are you going to be ready?
Right, hang on. Let me just get the. I just got to get. If I can just get the sticker off, then I'll be good to go.
It's not going too good with the packaging here. It's not looking good. Oh,
It's because I've got no nails. That's why.
I mean, Joe. Well, you look really good with your sweatbands on. I'm starting to wish I'd brought mine in now because that would be really nice today. Really nice.
Right.
So are you almost there with your
I'm done.
With your sweatband? With your...
I'm there. I'm done. I mean.
You're done. Right, let's have a look. I think it's a bit of an unfair advantage you're being given people there. Right, let's have a little look. Clock. Are we ready to start it? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1.
Right. Oh, it's the tool tote first. Amazing. I love the Ditto tool tote. It is incredible. It's from Tiffany. It's got these lovely pockets on the side, which is amazing. The great thing about this though is, check this out. You can use it sat against your craft wall put it against the wall in your craft room.
I haven't seen that, Joe.
Working on it, doing a bit of work, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to go and craft outside in the garden with a cold beer. Push it together, lift it up. You've then got an on-the-go crafting station, which is great. You've got room in here for all of your pens as well. If you want to put your pens in there, you can. And these are really nice and thick, these plastic parts here. So you've got things like crochet hooks and knitting needles and those kind of things. Nothing's going to pop through, which is fantastic. Apparently I'm looking more Joe Wicks now. I've got the purple, because he always wears a purple headband. Love these elasticated sections in here as well, because these help.
3, 2, 1. Move it on, Remblance.
Right, what's next? The paper pad. It is our pop-up box paper pad. So if you went for our paper box collection and you want to get the paper pad, this is a great way. You do not need to...
These would go awesome. They'd be brilliant with them ones from this morning, Joe.
Oh, yeah, would be great with the boxes we showed you earlier. You don't need to make boxes to use these as well. They're an 8x8 size, so it really means they're perfect on like big cards. You've got a really nice combination of different colours within here. You've got those, I love that striking blue one, very Scandinavian. It's 180 GSM. You've got 48 sheets, love the clouds, and you've got an 8x8 size. The other thing that looks like really lovely, like vintage, that handbag manufacturer. No, they don't make. Well, they make not handbags, wallets. They make.
10 seconds.
But it's all in there. You've got it. It all keeps it nice and neat because it's in a paper pad. £8.50 or $11.50 if you want to go for that. Are they called sweatbands because they make you sweat? Is that what has happened? Because I swear I'm sweating more since I got the sweatbands on. Right, what's up next? Crafter's Inspiracione is next. Now, the great thing about Crafter's Inspiration is you've got in this one 70 projects, which is loads. £8.50 is what you'd be paying here for this. But however, the thing is, you know, you'd pay that just for a magazine with those projects in. You've got also in here loads of hardware too. So you've got your magazine in here, which is brilliant. What you've then also got is a paper collection in here as well. So look at all those wonderful papers that you've got in there, ready to go, ready to use. You have got an embossing folder in here. You've got some dies in here, you've got stamps in here as well, and you're getting the magazine too. All of that for £8.50 or $17.50 if you want to use that one, which is just fantastic. Right. Oh, it was my idea to buy this.
Perfection there.
It was my idea to buy the horn, and now I wish we hadn't. Right, the topper die, decorative heart, which is this one just here. Now, this is beautiful. It really is lovely because it gives you a beautiful sort of lacy heart there. You could definitely do a stained glass window effect with this on here. You could also cut it as well into some construction plastic and use it as a stencil if you want to. You can mist through it and glitter through it and paste through it and use all of those different things. It will go through your Gemini Junior, so it will definitely work through your smaller die cutting machines. It's really lovely. It's a great topper too. It would be great for tags. If you then fussy cut a layer for that and use it as a topper, you could use it for lovely little tags, and also great for little gatefold techniques on your on top of your cards as well.
Look at that, he wound that up to perfection. You've got last one, Joe.
Daisy Delights. Oh, this one here. Sorry, I didn't see it. I didn't see it stowed so beautifully in my toe. This is Daisy Delights. Now, the great thing about Daisy Delights is these are our wrap dies. So these are fantastic. These will go round your card to go round as something like a gatefold card. 3/4 of this one's gone, by the way. I imagine this one will sell out before the end of the show. You can extend these as well. You can pop them around things like faux candles if you wanted to. As well, loads that you can do with them. Also, you can cut a second one and then you can sort of piece it back in a contrast colour if you want to, and it gives you this lovely detail, as you can see on the back of there. Because you are spacing these yourself as well, you can make these as long or as short as you need them to be. So they're one die which will work on a really large variety of different size cards and projects or whatever you want to do. They're actually lovely around boxes as well when you give them to people.
Oh, they are, I agree.
$9. Amazing. That was your 5 in 5. Very busy across all of the items I've shown you there on your 5 in 5. I'm a bit jealous though. I'm a bit gutted really because someone put glitter paste in here and I thought we were going to do glitter paste, and I was like all the way through I was like, oh, we're going to do glitter paste. We're going to do glitter paste, and I was like, oh, there's no glitter paste. Now, on all these great deals we bring you here at Crafters TV, you can of course still use your fantastic club inspired discount. If you're new to us or you're maybe not in the club yet, here's Sara with all the details.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order and will ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
All the details there, of course, of how you can watch and of how you can use your Club Inspired discount, which is fantastic. Now, something you saw earlier, and I did talk about it at the start of the show, we launched these incredible boxes for you earlier today, and they were so unbelievably busy. We've been getting busier and busier and busier here at Crafters TV because obviously a lot of you have had more time on your hands. A lot of you are watching us a lot more at the moment, and the great thing is that as more and more of you watch us, the stock that we thought we had enough of for launches maybe 2 months ago, we just don't have enough for now. So we definitely thought we had enough launch stock earlier today to last us a few weeks at least, even by modern standards. However, in the first show, the Crafters TV launch, the Infinity Box die totally sold out. So as much as we were happy that it had sold out, myself and Sara said there's got to be something we can do. So we went over the office, we went and talked to all the big cheeses, and we said, look, is there no way we can get any more stock from anywhere else whatsoever? And basically a few retailers had ordered stock, and what we've agreed is that we've taken some stock from some retailers and redirected it to you here at Crafters TV. What it means is we don't have as much stock as we did originally when we launched them. It also means it's not nowhere near as much stock as we would like. So if you did miss out on it in the earlier shows, we know loads and loads of you did, and we really, really apologise for that. It is in stock right now, ready to go. So I know the one that you guys in the US had never seen before, and here in the UK, was the Infinity Box. The Infinity Box is a brand new one. If you want to go for this, it is available in its own collection, $24.99 or $29.99. Now that is the price of the Infinity Box on its own. So you're getting, in effect, all of the rose dies and stamps here, the love and roses. You're getting those for free, in effect, to decorate it. This is what you will be able to create, these beautiful Infinity Boxes that you can see right here, and they are absolutely wonderful. $24.99, $29.99 if you want to go for those. Right, the other two box styles we've got for you are milk carton. Firstly, now let me just show you this, because this is absolutely gorgeous. The milk carton, it's coming with the magical unicorns as well. So you're going to be able to develop and make and create these beautiful boxes. I just think they're incredible. I was thinking about sparkly, glittery bath bombs going in here earlier. It's going to be just absolutely fantastic. So there's that one there. So that one, if you want to go for that one, again, same pricing structure. You pay for the milk box, and what you then get is you get the decorating dies completely free of charge, which is great. We've then got the picnic box for you as well. Now this is the one, I think this one is maybe the most versatile out of all of them, because you could make it in so many different styles of card. You can add different embellishments to it as well. This one is coming with the Home Sweet Home. So this is exactly how it's going to make up. There's one that you're seeing right in front of me here. Now, if you want to go for the whole collection, maybe you haven't seen these before. I know they were very busy when we launched them on HSN. There are, if you go for the big collection, which is there on your screen right now, this also includes 2 new ones for your Infinity Boxes as well. So you've got your special day, which is that one just there, and you've also got sweet cupcake, which is that one there as well. And they're going to make even more, allow you to decorate your infinity boxes even further, which is fantastic. So £90 or $108 gets you all of those. If you wanted to order those two on their own separately, you can. Also, there are 4 other ones available in the UK. Check the website for them. Life's a Beach, Birthday Parade, Garden Shed and Candy Store. They are your auto ships in the US. However, if you're in the UK, you can order those ones individually. It was literally shut the front door busy this morning, wasn't it, Sarah?
Well, when do you know that we do a launch, Joe, and we've sold out in the first 2 hours that you've seen it? I mean, when does that ever happen? And there's no way I could let us go on and not have product for you guys. So hence, we've moved heaven and earth. You can thank us later. We moved heaven and earth to make sure these are available. Because I know most of you, here's the thing, most of our customers hadn't even woken up when we sold out of the product, Joe. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's how popular these had been. Before I start my demonstration, I've just been reading through some of the comments. So Nancy is just saying, this is Nancy on Facebook, making me smile today. She's a little under the weather because she's just had a shingle shot, feeling a little punky, so it's nice to see you. Don't feel like doing anything except chilling. Well, you can always come and chill with us. Alicia says, I really enjoy all your shows. Please don't stop. We're not stopping, Alicia. I promise we're just doing more and more. We love being here as much as you're loving having us here. So it's lovely to be reading all of your comments. Right, I'm supposed to not be the comment reader, though I'm supposed to be the busy crafter one, aren't I, Joe? But I'm going to do that infinity box. So bear in mind, those of you watching in the US, because as now most of America's woken up, those of you watching in the US, on HSN, as Joe said, you had the milk carton and you also had the picnic box, and a lot of you will have got those and be in the auto ship program. The one you won't have is this infinity box. So this is it here. When you take it out, this is the infinity box itself. If you want the details, I'll pop the details on the screen just for the infinity box, okay? This is the die that makes it. You're going to cut 4 of these out. Now, bear in mind, every one of you, for every time if you buy that infinity box, details on your screen, you will get this die and stamp set absolutely free. And these are the ones, if you go back and watch my show from this morning, you'll see me show you how to do this and make this gorgeous little box. I think Joe's got over his end.
Do you want it?
Where we talk, have you got that nice one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one I made this morning. I don't know where I put the one I made this morning.
Nice.
That is nice. That one is really, hey, I like it in those colours. That is fabulous. And the thing is, the infinity boxes, by the way, they work like this. Can you see? They open. And then to put the box together, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 4th one, you just pull it through, a little bit like when you were sealing cardboard boxes when you were little. Can you remember? I remember my mum and dad teaching us how to do that. And it makes this lovely infinity as it goes round and round. It's got that gorgeous stamp on the corner as well, and this die cut. Now, the dies in here, some of them, this is what I was showing you this morning, cut in. So it'll actually cut into your box to do this sort of shape when you do the cut in, or you can do the stamp onto the outside. So this comes free. Everybody, you buy the infinity box, $24.99, details on your screen, you'll get this one for free. If you want to go for the other 2 sets, we've got one set which does all of the lovely cupcakes, and again I demonstrated this one this morning. I think I've got another one of those over there. She says you get the hair shot there. So there's the one with the lovely cupcakes on, and again, like I said, go back and watch the demonstration from this morning if you want to see that. The other set I've got, which I'm going to use now, is this set here, which has, you know those lovely balloon dies that we do, Joe? It's got them all in miniature. So you get the miniature versions of them with all, these are the balloons dies to match up, by the way, and all of the accessory pieces like the cake, the champagne glass, that all match in with the stamps that you've got here. Now here's the thing, if you go for that big bundle, so they're all available individually, details are on the screen, you go for the big bundle, you get the infinity box with the freebie and the extra 2 sets, and also the picnic box with the freebie, and also the milk carton box with the freebie. So it means you'll get all the boxes and all the accessories and these 2 extra accessories for free, right? Not for free, thrown in. The free ones are the that lovely rose one. Now this is the worker die. I'm going to show you how this one works because you'll love this box. Here's what I do, Joe. I like to get my base cutting plate, a little bit different to how I normally do it with you. Get my one cutting plate, frosted one, and my magnetic sheet, and then hold this in place on your magnetic. So that what I can do is, I can take this one here, pop this on, pop the lid on, send this through, and then it will cut out. Now for the infinity box you need 4. So you're going to do 1 through, 10-second pass. So I'm going to do 1 through, Then take this one off, so that becomes, there's my scrap, there's my other one. Next one on the black, pop the black in. Again, pop it on together, send it through, and you're going to do the same there. So you get two of the, well in this case I've used one of our printed Centura Pearl and two of the black ones on here as well, okay? And here's the black one. But can you see how easy it is? You just leave your die in place, because I'm not taping stuff down, and I'm just putting the different cardstocks on top to pass it through. And here's what we're going to do, Joe. You're going to get your scoring tool, and we're going to fold and burnish all of those crease lines.
Wonderful. Lots of you, Diane saying, Joe, I have to tell you, I opened the front door and I kissed the mailman because I got my tri-blend pens.
Oh, yes, tri-blend pens.
Grits, apparently a porridge made of some sort of oatmeal. It sounds a lot like porridge, basically. Some people are saying that they put cheese in it.
Yes, cheesy grits. Cheesy grits.
Like cheesy, like a cheesy savoury porridge.
Honestly, I know it just seems wrong, but it's never been my cup of tea. But it just felt wrong over in the US to have it, because that's porridge. It's the same with the biscuits. They're just scones.
So scones, gravy, and porridge with cheese in it. Sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Do you know you can go to McDonald's and get biscuits. You can go to McDonald's in America, and you can get biscuits for breakfast. They're not biscuits like we have, where you dunk them in your tea.
Like
they're biscuits that look like a scone. So you're going to get a scone from McDonald's for your breakfast called a biscuit. Honestly, it'll blow your mind, Joe. It'll blow your mind.
Oh, I just feel like I just feel like my life is incomplete. Who is it? Marie saying, maybe I'll send you, Tina, sorry, say, maybe I should send you a package over with some grits in and some instructions on how to complete it. I think that could be, it'll make a change from banana bread, which is what we seem to be consuming the most of
at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, but gosh, it is... we have a brother and sister team, don't we, over in the office, Emma and her brother Kieran. That is right, they are brothers,
yes,
aren't they?
They are brother and sister, yes.
Their mum, oh my giddy aunt, bakes a banana bread unlike any banana bread you have ever seen or tasted before. It is like a little mouthful of heaven, isn't it, every time you have some?
Yep, she is off the chart amazing.
She really is amazing.
You know, I mean, I've made really good friends with her. Let me just say, I took some of my fudge round friends and my homemade scones one day, and to put this out, she made me a cheesecake.
Really?
Oh, yes, I'm right in there with Kieran and Emma's mum. Right in there with Kieran and Emma's mum. Did you see how I stuck all this together, by the way? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tape around these ones and stick these edges together as well.
Are these, would you say anyone that's a beginner, do they need to be scared of construction? Because I think a lot of the time people think that it's going to be difficult, but I guess it's all about having the right tools, isn't it, Sarah?
Most beginners are completely scared of construction, and I totally get why. And you know what? I would say that's not an ill-founded fear, right? However, if you've got something like this where we've done all of the thinking, the working out, and all of the die cuttings, you know, the scoring's done for you in with the die cutting, then absolutely there is no need at all to be worried about it, because we've done all the hard bits for you. So honestly, if you've been thinking about having a go at doing some 3D boxes for a while, please get this infinity box in particular. Really different, really unique. I mean, how fabulous. Come on, Joe. And then these just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you've watched me from scratch make a little cute fudge box that's going to hold 9 of my pieces of fudge, all in one little box, a little cube box. And how quick was that? 2 minute make?
Absolutely.
2 minute make?
And I think they look really impressive, just in the two colourways put together.
They do, don't
they?
They're going to look even more impressive, by the way, when I start stamping and die cutting some of these extra bits here.
I literally can't keep up with the comments. We're only just on the cruise comments. That is how fast I'm trying to go through all of these. Robin says, yes, cruise, our wheelie bags would be a great wheelie carry-on case ready for the cruise. I think you guys are
already ready for it.
You're already ready to go. Mary says, yes, Crafty cruise. But maybe not at the moment. I think maybe it's a good little way off yet, don't you? Everything that's going on.
I love how a few minutes ago you were like, it's just never going to happen, so let's all be accepting of that. And now you've planned it to be just, you know, a little while off. So let's get the world out of this crisis lockdown pandemic, and then we'll organise our cruise.
Maybe just building up to it, you know, just sort of warming the idea engines up a little bit. It's never It is never going to happen, guys, okay? It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen, but he's going to keep working on it for you.
Did you know that there is a Whitby in Ontario? Because
No.
Whitby, I'm going
just
to
up the
Whitby on
road.
Saturday for fish and chips. It's a really beautiful seaside town in North Yorkshire. There's
It is a bit far for you to go for fish and chips, though, Joe. I know you haven't quite got any spatial awareness of where we're at, but it's about an hour and 15 minutes away.
I've done a lot more for a lot less when it comes to food, let me assure you. But Heather says, hi, Joe and Sarah, from Whitby, Ontario, asparagus. I don't know if asparagus is meant to be on the end or that is a typo. I'm not too sure, but it's great to have your company. Oh yes, wear those stretch rose gold pants is what Susan says. I'm not sure. Astrid says, oh my word, if you wear those, Joe, I may be rendered speechless on Friday during the
you
the
have to
videoing.
wear them now. You have to wear them, Joe. There's absolutely no excuse why not. Is it 28 degrees on Friday as well?
Mary says, yup, not so sure about the gold leggings, Joe. So I love everyone who's involved in the show says it's an awful idea, but everyone else is saying, no, it's a great idea. Can you imagine if it's this wet wearing this again, imagine if it is this hot wearing stretch gold look plastic leggings. It's just not a good look, is it? Joe says, Barbie says, I want to see the leggings. I'll post a picture of the leggings, me in the leggings, and my favourite Eurovision t-shirt after the show. I'll post it on Facebook, and then you can let me know if you want to see them. It will be a no. I am absolutely confident. Because, yeah, they're quite the sight, is all I can say. It's 43 degrees Celsius where Terry Lee is. Can you believe that, Sarah?
43.
Oh, man.
My life. I'm going to use one of our... Oh, Craigie, that's Damson wine, isn't it? No, it's not. It's crushed fat. Oh, Joe,
dear.
we're all mixed up with the lids
Is
again.
it Debbie's fault again?
I don't know whose fault it is, but I'm going to be having a word with someone. Let's have a look. We'll go smoked emerald. I was looking for a noir black, but I've clearly had it, haven't I? Right, let's have a look. I'll stamp this. I just wanted you to see what it looks like. Here we go. Yes, now you can see it. Can't you see? And what I've actually done is I've stamped and die cut all these pieces. So can you see? I've got the present. I've got the bunting. I've also got the balloons, and I've stamped and die cut them onto gold glitter card. I thought they were a little bit different and unique. So what I'll do is I will pop them on the I'll pop them on my box now. Just put the pieces to bits. So go on, you can chat amongst yourselves, Joe, while I get gluing.
Anne says, see, Joe, the horn is terrible. I'm kind of coming round to your way of thinking. Barbie hates the horn. Do not give Sarah that horn. I'm beginning to feel like Anne. That's what Bernice has said. Don't give Sarah the horn. I'm beginning to feel like Anne.
Oh! And not, do you know, I've even hurt my own ear doing that, so maybe I will stop.
Oh,
well,
dear.
it's woke you all up though, hasn't it? Yes.
It really has. We're feeling a bit weary in the heat today, but it really has woken us up. Oh, great idea about sparkly bath bombs. This is a great boutique item. I'm on it. Picked up the unicorn infinity decorations today. What I need to talk to you about is, you know, when I said I didn't think we had enough stock of the infinity box, or just all of the restocked items. Remember, not only
we've
the
got
infinity
loads now,
box.
Joe. No, because we've got the new stock.
That's what you thought.
Yeah.
So
We just organised that.
We did. We had a lot of stock. The infinity box sold out and the big collection sold out. I need to let you know of the new back in stock of the infinity box. A third of that has already gone. Absolutely. Loads of you have got it in your baskets as well at the moment. The thing is, a lot of our American viewers were asleep this morning, and you guys in the States,
of course they were.
you haven't had a chance to see this or get your hands on it. So you guys are absolutely loving it, which is fantastic.
You know what Sonia would say?
Snooze you lose, y'all.
y'all.
I don't know if she's in today, Sonia. Give me a wave, Sonia, if you're... Oh, there she is. She says, hello, y'all. I am late. So there you go. She's in. Glad you made it in the end. I thought I hadn't seen you, Sonia. So.
Sonia, I hope you got in enough time to get your boxes.
I think she was up and about early doors this morning, and got her ordering. I could be wrong.
Is she on Crafty's TV time?
Maybe, maybe. Diane says, Joe, you need to try Dollywood's cinnamon bread. You have to stand in line for hours to get it. It's delicious. I don't know if I'm about waiting for hours. Maybe if I took snacks for the queue, we'd be fine. Never say never, Joe, says Nancy. I think that's about the cruise. It's about what that's about. Loads of you are having a lot of fun today in the comments. Marie says, Joe, if you get those, I think it's in relation to the gold leggings. She says, Joe, you'll need the purple scissors to get them off if it's as hot as it is today. I think I will. I have to be cut out of them, or there'll be a lot of talcum powder involved. I'm not sure which. Robin says she loves the horn, makes her laugh. So there you go.
Oh, excellent. Somebody likes it.
But Barbie's cats hate it, so swings and roundabouts.
Okay, so don't worry, no more horn, I promise, no more horn. Do we love me little infinity box, by the way, Joe? Do we just love my little infinity box? And bear in mind, you can do it like this, you can do it like the I feel like I desperately need to show you this one again, isn't it lovely? But I know I can't just infinity box it all the way, I have to do some different ones. There's the one where we did the cut-in. Now, this is not one that I made. This is one of Jackie's. Love that, Jackie. And, of course, you can use these with all of your other accessory little pieces. But in the glitter card, or in this case where we did it in the printed Centura pearls, I think they are absolutely wonderful. Just love them. Right, I'm going to tell you, do you think I might get time? I know it's a bit cheeky because we were supposed to be about, creative cravings today. Do you think I can get another one of them boxes in?
Oh, I think if you're quick, I reckon you definitely can. Donna has let me know she had a stuffed sausage last night. I can't imagine what a stuffed sausage is. Isn't a sausage stuffed in by its nature? I'm not sure. You're going to have to elaborate for me, Donna, and let me know. Eleanor's saying she's just got her foil press. She's so happy she can't wait to use it, which is great.
Go back and watch my foil press masterclass. I did a smashing masterclass on the foil press 2-3 weeks ago on the Monday it was. So go and look for a Monday. Was it Monday Makers I did it in? Yes, it was.
It was a Monday Makers.
I've done a foil press masterclass and I've done a Monday Makers on the foil press.
It was the same day
you
were
was
on
HSN. Yes.
That's the one you want to go back and find. So I believe it was. You guys will work it out. I'm sure someone will let someone. The great thing about you guys is someone will let you know in the comments what day it was because someone will remembered. That's for sure. Right, I want to whiz you back through this big collection to share with you again everything that you're getting in here because it is a really, really comprehensive bundle that you've got coming your way. So in here, what you've got firstly is where should we start? Should we start with the new one? Should we start with the Infinity box first? Oh, my nice one. I gave my really good one, didn't I, to Sara? Now I can't see it.
Ready.
Oh, hang on.
Incoming!
Oh, I caught it. That's the second time.
Oh, you're catching it.
Could you tell the surprise in my voice there? That's the second time I've caught something in a row today. Never ever happens. This is that beautiful Infinity box, and these are the decorations that you're going to get in order to allow you to decorate that up to. So you can go for the Infinity box on its own. If you want to go for it on its own, it's $24.99 or $29.99, and you'll get the Rose and Love stamp and dies completely free of charge if you want to go for those with that. So it's in the big collection, you can get it on its own. You also have the milk box as well. Now this is just adorable, and the milk box is coming with the magical unicorns. Look at the kind of thing you're going to be able to create with this. It is absolutely stunning. You've then got as well the picnic box, and the picnic box is this one just here, and it is coming with the Home Sweet Home is the die and stamp set that's coming with your picnic box. So you can see there just how you do that, which is fantastic. So you get all three of them. Now you can go for them individually if you want to go for them individually. They're all available individually with the individual decorating stamps and dies there as well. If you're going for the big bundle, you're also going to get these two included as well. So you're going to get this one here, which is your sweet cupcake, and you're also going to get your special day, which is that one. These ones are both included. I'll give you the details of the Infinity box individually because I know a lot of you want to go for the Infinity box on its own. If you do, $24.99 or $29.99. Now, if you're shopping for any of these boxes, it isn't technically this show they're in. You're going to need to go back to this morning's show, to the masterclass from today. If you go to the website, go to the offers tab up the top, click offers, click masterclass, and that'll be an easy way of finding it. Or you could just scroll back through the Facebook and find this morning's Facebook Live, and you will see it there. Oh, Susan, you're going to have to give that horn one more honk, please, Sara, because Susan has gone platinum. Oh, congratulations.
I feel like it's the wrong thing though to honk the horn at it, because I want you guys to all tell us when you go platinum, and you're not going to tell us if you think I'm going to be honking the horn, are you not? So yes, so what would you like us to do? Blow kisses or be excited? Either way, I am excited for you.
Oh, how fantastic. Sonia says, yes, yo, I'm on Crafters TV time. Joe tells Sara the wheelie bag is the best out there. I own a couple of them, and none hold a candle to the Crafts Companion wheelie bag. Thank you so much for it. You're more than welcome, Sonia. And Sharon says the infinity box would be cute New Year's Eve party favours. Really, really great idea. Right, you got one more, and then we're going to have to drag you away from these boxes, Sara, kicking and screaming. So what do you fancy sharing with us?
Is that right? Well, I'm just getting all my bits and pieces ready, Joe, because I'm a bit of a mess at the moment. So you're supposed to keep talking a little bit longer, just so that I could get right.
Right, I'll tell you what then, in that case, why don't I remind you how you can watch and shop at the same time, because I know a lot of you hate missing the demonstration, so we'll give you a minute right now to check your baskets out. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. All the details there, of course, of how you can watch and shop at the same time. Sarah says, I am laughing with the horn. She was up early this morning watching us 3:20. Deborah's just gone double platinum. Amazing. Nandi is saying as well, the additional stamps and dies that come with the boxes look like they work well with the pop-up box cards. One more reason to get them. Yeah, I think you're right, Nandi. I think a lot of people were talking in the earlier show, talking about using these. Also, people talking about using their peekaboos with their box card as well. Mary has gone platinum. Sam says she loves all the products. Patricia went platinum last month. Tina went platinum first month of lockdown. I don't think you are alone there, Tina. I think loads of you went platinum. Susan's apologising for the air blast, the blast on the air horn. It was all her fault, but thanks for the shout out, Joe. She says, you're more than welcome, Susan. Anytime. Always ready to give you a shout out. I'm
loving all the new comments today. Can I just say, I realise what we need to do is give you something to talk about, isn't it? When we say to people, tell us about such and such, it's been lovely hearing how long everybody's been doing their crafting or what you've been up to. So, and also hearing where everybody's coming from around the world. You'll be pleased to know I've managed to tidy all my stuff up now, Joe. And do you know what I'm going to use to make the next milk carton? That gorgeous cardstock from the Garden of Love set.
Ooh,
yes, lovely. So because there's one in there that's this lovely kind of mint green matte mirror. So I'm going to use that one, okay, Joe? So what I'm going to do is get my plates out, which I put somewhere safe. Here they are. Do the same as what I showed you before. So base plate, frosted magnetic. Pop your die on, and the great thing is this is the same size as the pips. I'm going to pop this on the top left hand corner, pop my cardstock onto here so that it cuts out and I only get left with the waste around the side, because obviously you're going to use all of this. And then what we can do is run this through the machine.
That A4 luxury card, the luxury matte mirror card, is along the bottom of the screen. They're $9.99 or $12.95 if you want to get it. What was the one with the numbers in is what Ro is asking.
Right, it comes in the big bundle.
Is it that
it's
one?
In the bundle, and it's the one that I've just used. It's got the champagne glass on the front.
Ah, so your special day is that one, just that is the one with the numbers on it, Ro. So there it is, just there.
Yeah, you can go for that individually if you want to.
Yeah, it'll be on the, might not be in the show. You might have to type it into the website, pop in the search bar at the top, your special day, and you should see it there. It'll come up, so you can grab it there as well. I believe they're $14.99 if you go for them individually. Fantastic.
Yes. Right, I've done the I've cut one out and the other one's just coming through here. And then let me show you how you can get a really nice fold on these ones, okay? So there's my second one on there.
Sean Sterling has said, I think he wins maybe best comment. He said, Joe, how have you resisted singing, my milk box brings all the boys to the yard? You know what? I did think it earlier today and I thought, no, it's too much. It was too early, so I just pushed it out of my mind. But yeah, it had crossed my mind, Sean. You're not on your own there.
Right, look how nice that's folded in, right? Can you see when you need to fold this? You also need to fold it the other way. And it will, once you've got this score line in, it will fold quite comfortably that way, because if you think, it goes inwards into the top of your box like that. So let me show you that with the other one. You've got the score line, you always cut into the top of your cardstock, okay? So, and then that's where it's going to put the crease lines nicely. Just bends the card a nice amount so that you don't get any cracking along here. You do all of that folding and burnishing. Oh, I think I forgot to fold my other top one in. Yep, so you fold that over, there we go. All of your folding and burnishing, and then these two fold inwards, first of all, like this, right? Then you must fold them outwards, so you can fold them kind of like inside out as well. So there's one side and the other side. You know, when these were on HSN, it was one of our fastest selling items of the day.
The milk box?
Both of them, the milk box and the, because we only had the milk box and the picnic box on HSN, and they were obviously on the auto ship, and you guys went absolutely bananas for them. And then today is the first time people have seen the infinity box, and it is the reason the big bundle sold out is we had plenty of the milk carton and the picnic box left. It's all the Americans who bought them on HSN buying just the infinity box, you see, so we ran out of big bundles. But don't worry, I've pinched somebody else's infinity boxes. You don't need to worry about that. All you need to know is we've got them. If you've been wanting them, we've got them. But did you say it was already gone?
A third. Already a third of the stock gone. Very, very busy. As a third of the infinities, the infinity is the one we're going to struggle with going forward. It's definitely the one. So as a third of the infinity box has gone, of course, when the infinity box goes, it means that the whole bundle goes again. So a third of the infinity box, a third of the big bundle, totally sold out and gone. If you're getting the milk box on its own, you're going to get the milk box. You're also going to get it with the unicorn stamps and dies. Now the unicorn stamps and dies, they were not available on HSN. If you want to get the unicorn stamps and dies on their own, again, they're not within the show, but you could find them separately on the website if you wanted to. So just to let you know that. I love it, just plain. I think they look amazing.
They look nice,
just plain,
don't they? And can I just tell you, this is a lovely size. If you make scones and you do I've got like a 3-cutter box, and you do the medium size, you fit 2 scones in there. You could put Hannah's handmade soaps would go in there. You've got all of your well, you could do all sorts in here. Do you know what I like? I am one of them people, I'm just going to be really honest. You know when you go to a hotel and you get the little bottles of shampoo? I'm one of them people that empties. Yeah, every night.
I do.
Every night
I'm of the opinion that it's all factored into the cost of the room, is what I think.
Yep, I've already paid for them, so I bring them home. There, you could make a nice little care package with a few of those. You could fit like the 4, the shampoo, the conditioner, the body wash. And what do you normally get as well? Hand lotion. The 4 of them and the little mini soap in there with a little bit on the top makes a nice little care package gift. How cute's that milk carton? Done from scratch, but you can get the extras to go with it. So I've got the extra set, which is the candy store one. This is it here, all right? So this is one of the ones that is coming in your auto ship if you're in the US. So if you've ordered this on HSN, you've got this to look forward to. Can you see, you've got here, this is going to make a canopy. So I've got my one here where I've done the little canopy to go over the top. These here, by the way, if you use your die cuts, so if you die cut this out here, Joe, and then if you're going to die cut them out, you're going to get ones that come out like this, can you see? And then if you stamp onto them, they're going to come out like this because you've got that stamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick them. I've done quite a few. Do you want me to show all the other bits that I've done, right? So you've also got on your main set a little door that opens. So you die cut it and it does you a little opening door as well. I've got a window, so here's your little window. And then your window... Is that the
front door or the back door?
That's the back door.
Okay, just checking.
Yep, get it shut. There's your window. These here... are your little shutters, look, to go on the window. So you can have your little shutters coming on the side of the window as well if you want to do the, so can you see it goes on that side, and your little shutters are just going to attach on there as well if you want to do them. So I'm just going to start on, then I've got all these like the gumball machine, there it is, your little box of sweetie, your little jar of sweeties there, your lollipops, we've got all the lollipops. So I've just pretty much done everything on this packet. I've just done all of them, and now I'm going to stick them on my box.
How
so
fantastic.
You'll lose us for a little bit. I'll do a Sara on it.
Barbie Williams in California, she's on Crafters TV time at the moment as well. She says, yeah, got my infinity box. She's also gone for the cupcake as well, and she's got a hunky-dory stuff. Now remember, there's a hunky-dory cartload coming your way tomorrow evening. I'm not allowed to tell you that all the deals will probably be there live right now on the website.
Man.
I said I can't tell you that. I need to come back. I need to give you some big news about the sweet cupcake, because the sweet cupcake die, of all of the individual elements, this is one of your favourites. Half the stock of this one has already sold out and gone, and I know we've just reloaded max stocks on absolutely all of these. Remember as well, you will not have seen the sweet cupcake before in the US. You will also not have seen the Your Special Day. Both of those, same price, $12.74, $15.29. I can see a lot of you. In fact, most of you that are going for one of those are going for both of them, is what I can see at the moment. Sharon says, the picnic box with a milk carton box each side would make a cute castle.
Oh, lovely. That would be really cute.
And maybe, yeah. I'm saying maybe not with unicorns on. I don't think unicorns live in castles, but imagine. I guess where do they live, unicorns? If they don't live in
Scotland.
Castles? They all live in Scotland. We know that, and there's a lot of castles in Scotland, so maybe that's where they live. That's a funny looking. That's a kind of funny looking castle. But no, I get what you mean. If you stuck them together, and I think maybe if you lifted one up a little bit, you could definitely make them into a bit of a castle. And you could put some turrets on there as well. Absolutely great. I'm loving all the ideas you guys are sharing with each other in the comments there. Sarah says, I have a big shot. Will it be okay with these dies? Absolutely, yes. It will. All of our thin metal dies will work through all of your brands of die cutting machines. The only ones that we don't recommend using for other machines are our double-sided dies, because those plates have been specially devised to work through your Gemini machines. Joe, your new house truly needs to have a back door. Can I tell you something? I think I might have found a house. I think I might have found one. I'm not saying I've definitely found one. It only has a front door though, so I won't be able to shut the front door and the back door.
Oh, Joe, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
You're going to have to change your saying. Maybe I could decorate an internal door to look like a back door. Just as a workaround. Yeah, I mean, that could be
tacky, apparently, according to Daniel, that'll be.
Just say it as it is. Yeah, just tell us what you think, Daniel. There's no need to sugarcoat it anymore, is there not? So, right, here we go. Some lollipops at the side here. Oh, I'm loving this one. This is just like a nice fun.
People are saying you could make a whole village with these if you wanted to.
Yeah. You could, I tell you what you could make. It would make a fabulous advent calendar village.
It really would, wouldn't it? Can you imagine a little box for every day? Advent calendars I've got so fancy. When I was a kid, you just got the smallest measly bit of chocolate in it that had usually gone a bit white because it was probably out of date and your dad had picked it up a bit cheap. When chocolate starts to go that funny colour. That's what ours were like when I was a kid.
Sure, I'm 36 and my mum still makes me an advent calendar every year. She makes you one? She makes me an advent calendar. She collects. What's in it? Do you know what? Right, so my mum's a bit of a makeup fiend, right? So what she does is she collects all of her, when you get miniatures places and whatnot. So all year she'll be buying little beauty boxes, free samples and whatnot. I've just realised that I've totally, here it is, I knew I'd lost one. So she gets all the little free samples, or, when you go to the big department stores and they say, if you buy, so many items today, you get this free thing. And she collects all of them all year and then does me and my sister an advent calendar with all of her beauty buys.
That's so lovely.
Gets us like little lipsticks and new nail varnishes.
Do you want to swap it for the out of date chocolate that I normally get. No? Okay.
Do you know where I've really looked out though? She now buys things for the kids as well and puts them in my advent calendar. So like she'll get like cute little baubles for the Christmas tree, ornaments for you, American, and put them in my advent calendar, and they'll be Frozen characters or Mickey Mouse or something, and I'm like, how's that fair, Mum? She's like, well, I thought the boys could alternate taking turns who opens your advent calendar, and they wouldn't want to just keep getting a lipstick and a bath bomb or something. So now I have to share my advent calendar with the boys, but the boys think it's the cutest thing in the world ever. Are we just admiring this, by the way? I've got sweet and treats to stick on the top of here. I think this is a pretty cute little box that we've just finished off here, don't you, Joe?
It really is. Laura's just shared me a story from her youth. Her aunt made her an advent calendar village every year, mostly of chocolate. One day, opened the house, was a white snowman chocolate inside, took a bite out of his head. It was soap.
Yes, I'll not lie. My Nana Eileen did that one year when I decided I was going to make. I always make handmade chocolates, and in my handmade chocolate moulds, I made little handmade soaps one year. Well, she wasn't to know, was she not? So she tried to eat the soaps that I made.
Oh dear.
What are we trying to do there? Between my Nana and our producer Laura, we've got your hook, line and sinker there, haven't we?
Yeah, we really have. That looks absolutely beautiful, Sara. It really does. Let me just quickly run you through all the different ways that you can get hold of this collection. So, of course, you can get it in the Infinity collection on its own, £24.99 or £29.99. This makes you that gorgeous box. Remember, you're paying for the worker die, and then we're giving you all of the embellishing dies to allow you to decorate that up as well. I love it in that cardstock. If you see that baby pink cardstock that's in there, if you want to get your hands on an amazing glitter cardstock bundle, make sure you join us for Second Chance Sunday on Sunday, and you might be able to get that very cardstock. So that's that one. The next one we've got for you is the picnic box. Now, this one just here. Let me move this over. I wish I was a little bit taller, you know. All I'm going to show you here is that one there. So you've got the picnic box. You've got the wonderful box construction die, and then you've got everything that you need to decorate that as well. This one here is called Home Sweet Home that you're going to be decorating that one with. Then, I know we shouldn't have favourites, but this is absolutely... I think it might be one of my favourite ever projects that I've seen on a show since I've worked here at Crafters Companion.
That's actually talk.
I'm going to say it is my favourite ever project that I've seen. I just think it is incredible. There is so much detail. There is so much embellishment on there. I think it's incredible. Imagine giving someone a gift in that. They're going to be absolutely blown away. $24.99 or $29.99 if you want to get that one. Now, if you want to get it all in the larger bundle, that represents the best value, of course, as always here on Crafters TV. And you're going to get two more dies in here that work with your Infinity box. You can use these on your larger boxes as well. Nothing to stop you doing that. They were designed with the Infinity boxes in mind. And what you're going to get is you're going to get the sweet treat, and you're going to get here your special day as well. Now, if you just did want to get those two individually, they're available individually, the sweet treat and the your special day. You can absolutely get those, $12.74 or $15.29. If you're in the UK as well, there are 4 more expansion packs for you, which are these ones here, which are Life's a Beach, which is those. You've also got Birthday Parade, which is that one just there. You've got Garden Shed, and you've got Candy Store. Now, these were your auto ships on HSN. They will be available at some point in the future here on Crafters TV, but today they are only available in the UK, $12.99 or $12.99 down from $14.99. Right, I want to remind you about Garden of Love, because it's so busy there as well. Now, this is a stamping collection here, $15.50 if you want to get this, or $20.50. You've got those lovely monogram stamps in there, and you've also got that luxury linen cardstock included in there too. $15.50 or $20.50. Flower Form and Foam is the next one we've got for you. It is your How to Flower Form bundle, £23 or $31. You've got the 2 flowers there, you've got the foam, and you've got the stamen. This one of the individuals is your favourite. You've got the edgeables as well. Now, these edgeables are fantastic. These here, you've got your beautiful peony there, you've got your border die, and you've got your matte mirror cardstock. However, if you want the best value, if you want the foil stamp die as well, then pop it all in your basket together by going for this item just here. Of course, you can get your Club Inspire discount off of this 58.50 in the UK, 77.50 if you are in the US. So many great things that you can make with this. Why do you think this has been such an incredible signature collection, this one, Sara?
Well, this one, it's got that nice... It's just got that nice subtle feel to it. So have a little look at the colours in this here. This is upside down. Right, here we go. So can you see how it's nice and subtle, the colours, but then you can do so much personalisation with it. Now, in the set, obviously this comes in the stamping set. These are the flowers from the flower forming foam set, but this in the background has been foiled and stamped together. So this was the freebie that comes if you get the whole collection. There it is on its own, using that big one, so it's been stamped. So first of all, foil stamp to get the stamping, the foil piece. Then you've got the stamps on here. This is that Edgeable from the Edgeables collection. Speaking of which, this is it here from the Edgeables collection. So you can see the lovely peony on the top, and then also that gorgeous border down here as well. The border die's been used in this one, Joe, so that when we open this up, can you see over the edge here? Now obviously I did that twisted easel card to show you how to do it. We did it like this, but how simple is it to do once you know how? Now don't forget, obviously I've taught you how to do that lovely flower forming, whether you do the gorgeous what do you call it, the little daisies like this, or those amazing, this card here, this is one of Fallon Clark's from the US. That is off the chart amazing how she's done them daisies, roses. I absolutely love them. And with all them sprigs in the background as well, I think they look gorgeous. These are from your other flower forming foam bits. That is just the most incredible card. And then of course you could be personalising it here with that stamp part as well. Loads of ideas. We've got loads of tutorials online if you go and have a look with the whole signature collection, but I thought it was really nice to do them smaller bundles so that if you do just want to dip your toe in with Edgeables, or you want to dip your toe in with the flower forming or the stamping, you've got them smaller bundles, but then it's nice if you do want to get everything to match.
It really is great for you to be able to get the whole collection, whether it is the boxes, whether it is the Garden Love items that we're bringing to you. Another jam-packed day tomorrow here on Crafty TV. There is a masterclass in the morning, and then a hunky-dory cartload show coming your way too. It's going to be another amazing day. Don't forget to check out your baskets. If you're in the US, have a great day. If you're here in the UK, I hope you get out in the garden with a cold beer. What are you going to do for the rest of the evening, Sara?
I think I need to get out in the garden. I don't drink beer, but with a cold gin and tonic.
Ooh.
There's the plan for me.
Delicious. Right, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay safe and well. We can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. See you then.
See you soon.